Hi, I'm Ashley. This is Life Beyond Locks, and today I am here with a brand new color for me. And if you are a brunette, you are going to want to stick around and watch this, especially if you're a neutral to cool toned brunette. So, I do get messages all the time from other women who are just like me and they lean really ashy. And in the world of wigs, that can be a little bit tricky. A lot of things tend to lean neutral to warm, and so finding that perfect coolish shade can be a challenge. Now, if you really like changing it up, it's not a big deal. And for a lot of women, once we're into wearing hair, that's part of the fun, is changing up your style and your color and all of the things and just playing with it. But when you are new to hair loss or you just want to feel like yourself, having something that is close to your natural hair in terms of the cut, the style, the color is just, there's nothing like it. And so finding this piece was really, really exciting for me. I ordered it on a whim, and when it arrived, it was still daylight out. I plopped it on my head, and my husband went, "Holy cow, it looks like your hair." And I'm not gonna lie, it is a pretty decent match for my bio hair. So this piece is a Raquel Welch color RL8/22SS. So it is shaded iced mocha, and the style is called Well Played, and it really is just a bunch of choppy layers that look, I think, pretty natural on. So I'm gonna plop around my head really, really quickly, and I also want to thank the wig company for sending this over in exchange for educational content, because it's because of their generosity and their willingness and desire to help promote education when it comes to wearing alternative hair that this video can exist. And I think that that's a really great thing that they're willing to do, because education is important, and being able to see colors and styles on real people in real time videos can help to alleviate some of the stress associated with buying wigs. I shouldn't say real time because this is filmed, but to be able to see it on people you know and are becoming familiar with is certainly helpful. Okay, so this is sold with a left monofilament part to a lace front. So what that means is that in terms of parting, I'm going to have to stay within this range, which is sort of almost center to left. So there's a little bit of room there to play with. You also have this full lace front. So even if you're not a really big fan of the side part, you can side part for part of the way down. And then once you get to the front, because you have a good amount anyways of lace at the front here, then you can kind of scoot it over if you want to do a center part or partly a right part. We have open wefts and adjuster tabs that are Velcro. You're going to see that I moved these right in. The reason why is I'm a 21.25 inch circumference, and when I put this on out of the box, yes, my husband was like, "Wow, that's amazing, it looks like your hair," but I thought, oh my gosh, and I ran to the mirror to see, did the lace lift? Because I could feel that the cap was a little bit big for me. Now you're gonna see when I put it on that it does not lift. So if you're around my size and circumference, you should be okay with this one. There might be a little bit of extra give in the back, but the lace did lay nice and flush, which for me sometimes is a bit of a gamble when it comes to Raquel Welch. They do tend to lead on the big side, but I just love their colors and I love their fibers so much that when it does work, I'm very, very pleased. Okay, so I'm gonna pop her on my head and we'll see what she looks like on me as a natural ashy brown brunette. And this, of course, comes available in a whole bunch of different colors. So if you are not a brunette, you can get it in whatever color you like. I tend to often go for shaded cappuccino, which is a beautiful dimensional blonde color, but I'm trying to explore more with the browns because the requests for them have been there, and understandably so. Okay, let's dive on in. Okay, so I'm gonna say, now that I've adjusted it, it really, really doesn't feel too bad. I think I can manage just fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the part. So the parting area is here to here. So I'm just gonna go right down the middle of it. We'll see how we do. Oops. Now this is a heat friendly. I should also give you some of the specs. So it's 6.2 ounces in weight, and it is a, you can see my bio hair is a little bit wavy there. I'm gonna have to straighten it to wear with this piece. That's because I had it curled to wear with the topper. Sorry, so it's 6.2 ounces, and the length from the nape at the back is 12 inches. So you can see I'm 5'3". It's quite a generous length on me. Okay, and what I'm gonna do to make sure that I really am happy with this part is use my hot comb, which is a new purchase of mine that I absolutely love, to keep these fibers in place. And I can do that because it is heat friendly, which means applying just a little bit of heat is going to help to set the style. And what I also love about this is because it is a straight fiber, maintaining it just means I can use a hot comb or a flat iron. I don't have to, I mean, I could add curls to it if I want to, but I don't need to. And so that's going to make it really easy in terms of maintenance. So if you are interested in the hot comb, by the way, you can just send me a DM or put in a comment and I can send you the link. This one I really like. I've used it several times now, and it's great for return hairs in human hair wigs, and it's great for styling in synthetics like these. And this one I like because it's available both in Canada and the US. So regardless of where you are, you can purchase this one. So if you're interested, just let me know that you'd like the link, and whether you're in the United States or Canada, it comes in at it's a reasonable price. It's definitely under $20, and the amount of times that you will start to use it is pretty remarkable. I'm actually even going to use it right now because that curly piece of hair of mine is kind of, I don't know if I can straighten it with this. I'm going to try because it's kind of bothering me. Okay. Cool, so we've got this on. I'm now just going to go in and deal with the part line. Try to make it look a little bit more natural by adding some powder to the root, because most of my synthetics, as I said, I tend to go for the blonde colors, so you don't deal with knots to the same degree as you do when you're going with the darker color, because the darker knots do tend to show a little bit more. Okay, and then a little trick is you can work in your bio hair if it's of the right color. And see here, I have this transition area where my bio hair is really sparse and it becomes really thick. You can even go in, this is not the color to use or the product to use necessarily, but you can go in with a little bit of eyeshadow or root powder, which you can pick up at a drugstore or a beauty supply store, and you can just darken that whole area and it will minimize the transition somewhat, which is kind of nice. Okay, I think she's pretty well set. I think I could wear her out of the house like this. And quite honestly, I don't think anybody would have a clue that I am wearing a wig. The shine, so oftentimes when we get a new wig, you know, you have to spend a lot of time trying to work it to make it look natural. But this piece, like all I did was change the part and add a little bit of powder, and I just feel like it's ready to go. I don't think anything is really required for it to look natural. I don't think I need to do anything to remove the shine. Sometimes that is an issue with some companies. You know, you have to put a little dry shampoo or something to just take some of that sheen away. But this one is just not overly shiny. It's not too much. Doesn't feel like too much hair. The density is really good. We're not dealing with crazy amounts of permatease. Love it. So this one, again, it's Well Played by Raquel Welch in the color shaded Iced Mocha. You can add curls to her. If you want to add curls to her, you can leave her straight for what is probably the easiest maintenance ever when it comes to synthetic wigs, because she is heat friendly. You can just run a flat iron through her. Absolutely love this one. Let me know what you think. Would you purchase this color, shaded Iced Mocha, or would you go for a different color? What would you like to see next? And once again, thank you to the wig company for sending this piece over. I can't even believe that this is a synthetic piece. It looks so good. Actually, before we leave, let's just look really closely at that hairline. That was another feature that I noticed right away. So I told you I ran to the mirror because I was worried that this was going to lift, because it's a big cap on me, but the ear tabs actually fit really, really snugly. They have a nice, comfortable, and wide ear tab right here. And so that fits snugly to the head, and everything in between has good tension. And so when I went to the mirror and I checked to see, if that lace was lifting, I was really impressed also with the color of the lace. And I don't know why, but I don't remember paying attention to the lace from Raquel Welch in the past. And so when I looked in the mirror at this one, what immediately I noticed was the fact that it just is a really good transparent lace. I don't think anybody would notice it if they were right next to me. And that's another huge winning feature for me. So well done, Raquel Welch. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to recover a little bit of our natural bio hair feeling, look, color. I love it. Thank you so much.